What if your body is sending you urgent warning signals right now that could save your life in the next 90 days? Today, I'm sharing 6 critical body signals that emergency room doctors see every day. Signals that can predict serious health crises within just 3 months. The 5th signal on this list is so commonly ignored that it's responsible for over 40% of preventable deaths in people over 60. Gladys, a 71-year-old from San Antonio, ignored persistent shortness of breath for weeks, thinking it was just aging. When she finally went to the ER, doctors discovered advanced heart failure. If she had recognized this warning signal just 1 month earlier, her cardiologist said, we could have prevented this crisis entirely. Signal 1. Persistent shortness of breath during normal activities. Are you getting winded doing things that used to be easy? This isn't just about feeling tired after climbing a flight of stairs. We're talking about experiencing genuine difficulty breathing during activities that were once routine parts of your daily life. Research from Johns Hopkins Cardiac Unit shows that new-onset shortness of breath in adults over 60 is one of the most reliable predictors of serious cardiovascular events within the next 90 days. The medical term for this condition is dyspnea, and it occurs when your heart can no longer pump blood efficiently throughout your body. When your heart muscle weakens or your blood vessels become compromised, your body struggles to deliver oxygen to your tissues during even mild physical activity. This creates a cascading effect where simple tasks like walking to your mailbox or carrying groceries become surprisingly difficult. Your body is essentially warning you that your cardiovascular system is under severe stress. Consider what happened to Frank, a 65-year-old retired teacher from Milwaukee. He noticed that his weekly grocery shopping trips were leaving him breathless, but he attributed it to being out of shape. Within 6 weeks, Frank collapsed in his driveway from a massive heart attack. His doctors later explained that his shortness of breath was his heart's way of signaling that critical blood vessels were severely blocked. The most dangerous aspect of this warning signal is how easily it's dismissed. Many seniors assume that breathing difficulties are a natural part of aging, but this assumption can be fatal. According to the American Heart Association, over 75% of people who experience sudden cardiac events reported new breathing difficulties in the weeks leading up to their crisis. Your heart doesn't suddenly fail without warning. It sends clear signals that something is wrong. Track your breathing changes daily and seek immediate medical evaluation if you notice any decline in your ability to perform normal activities. Write down specific instances when you feel short of breath, noting the time, activity, and severity. This documentation will be invaluable for your doctor in determining the underlying cause. Don't wait. This could save your life this week. Signal 2. Unexplained rapid weight loss, 10+ pounds in 30 days. Have you lost weight without trying to diet? Unintentional weight loss is one of the most overlooked early warning signs of serious medical conditions. Mayo Clinic oncology research indicates that losing 10 or more pounds within a 30-day period without dietary changes or increased exercise is a red flag that demands immediate medical attention. This type of weight loss often signals that your body is fighting a battle you're not yet aware of. When your body loses weight rapidly, without explanation, it typically means one of several critical processes is occurring. Your metabolism might be accelerating due to an overactive thyroid. Your body might be unable to absorb nutrients properly due to digestive system problems. Or most concerning, your body might be using stored energy to fight cancer cells. The weight loss happens because your body is essentially consuming itself to meet increased energy demands, or because it's unable to process the food you're eating normally. Beverly, a 69-year-old from Denver, noticed her clothes becoming loose over the course of a month. She was actually pleased at first, thinking she was finally losing her stubborn belly weight. However, when she stepped on the scale, She realized she had lost 15 pounds without changing anything about her diet or exercise routine. Her doctor discovered early-stage pancreatic cancer, and because Beverly caught it early due to this warning signal, she was able to receive treatment that saved her life. The danger of ignoring unexplained weight loss cannot be overstated. Research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association shows that adults over 60 who lose significant weight without trying have a 40% higher risk of dying within the next year compared to those who maintain stable weight. This isn't meant to frighten you, but to emphasize how critical it is to pay attention to what your body is telling you. Document weight changes and get comprehensive blood work immediately if you notice unexplained weight loss. Weigh yourself at the same time each day, preferably in the morning after using the bathroom but before eating. Keep a simple log of your daily weight, and if you notice a downward trend of more than 2 to 3 pounds per week without dietary changes, contact your doctor immediately. Early detection is everything. Act now. Signal 3. Chronic fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. Are you exhausted even after a full night's sleep? This isn't about feeling tired after a busy day or needing an afternoon nap occasionally. We're discussing a deep, persistent exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest and interferes with your ability to enjoy life. Harvard Medical School studies show that chronic fatigue in seniors often indicates serious underlying conditions, including heart disease, kidney failure, or blood disorders that require immediate medical intervention. Chronic fatigue occurs when your body's essential systems aren't functioning properly. Your heart might not be pumping efficiently, causing poor circulation and oxygen delivery to your tissues. Your kidneys might not be filtering waste products effectively, leading to toxic buildup that makes you feel sluggish. Your blood might not be carrying adequate oxygen due to anemia or other blood disorders. When any of these systems fail, your body responds with overwhelming fatigue that rest cannot cure. Think about what happened to Leonard, a 72-year-old from Phoenix. He began needing naps during his usual daily activities, something he had never required before. Even after sleeping 10 hours at night, Leonard would feel exhausted by mid-morning. His family initially thought he was just getting older, but Leonard insisted something was wrong. His doctor discovered that Leonard's kidneys were functioning at only 20% capacity, a condition that would have been fatal if left untreated for another month. The medical community recognizes chronic fatigue as one of the most reliable predictors of serious health decline in older adults. The National Institute on Aging reports that seniors who experience persistent fatigue are 3 times more likely to be hospitalized within the next 6 months compared to those with normal energy levels. Your body uses fatigue as a warning system, essentially forcing you to slow down when critical systems are failing. Keep a fatigue diary and demand thorough testing from your doctor if you're experiencing persistent exhaustion. Rate your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10 each day, noting activities that seem unusually tiring. If your average energy level drops below 5 for more than 2 weeks, or if you're consistently rating your fatigue as 7 or higher, seek immediate medical evaluation. Your body is trying to tell you something critical. Signal 4. Persistent swelling in legs, ankles, or feet. Do your socks leave deep marks on your legs? Persistent swelling in your lower extremities, medically known as edema, is far more serious than most people realize. American Heart Association clinical guidelines identify new or worsening leg swelling as one of the most important early warning signs of heart failure, kidney disease, or blood clot formation. This swelling occurs when fluid accumulates in your tissues instead of being properly circulated or eliminated by your body. When your heart isn't pumping effectively, blood pools in your legs and feet due to gravity, causing visible swelling. Similarly, when your kidneys aren't filtering properly, excess fluid builds up throughout your body, often appearing first in your lower extremities. Blood clots in your legs can also cause swelling, and these clots can break free and travel to your lungs, causing life-threatening pulmonary embolisms. Each of these conditions requires immediate medical attention to prevent serious complications. Ruth, a 68-year-old from Atlanta, noticed that her ankles were disappearing by evening and her comfortable walking shoes were becoming too tight. She initially blamed hot weather and standing too long while cooking. However, when the swelling persisted even after elevating her legs overnight, Ruth's daughter convinced her to see a doctor. Tests revealed that Ruth was in early heart failure, and immediate treatment prevented what doctors said would have been a fatal heart attack within weeks. The progression of leg swelling often follows a predictable pattern that can help you recognize when to seek help. Initially, you might notice slight puffiness around your ankles that goes away overnight. As the condition worsens, the swelling becomes more pronounced and takes longer to resolve. Eventually, the swelling becomes constant and may extend up your legs to your knees. Pressing on the swollen area with your finger will leave an indentation that takes several seconds to disappear. Elevate your legs, reduce salt intake, and get cardiac evaluation within 48 hours if you notice persistent swelling. When sitting or lying down, keep your legs elevated above the level of your heart whenever possible. Monitor your salt consumption carefully, as excess sodium causes your body to retain fluid. Most importantly, don't assume this swelling is normal. It's your body's emergency signal, so listen to it. Signal 5. Changes in urination patterns, most commonly ignored. Have you noticed changes in how often or how much you urinate? Changes in urination patterns are among the most commonly ignored warning signals, yet they can indicate some of the most serious health conditions affecting seniors. National Kidney Foundation research shows that alterations in urinary frequency, color, or volume often precede kidney failure, diabetes complications, or urinary tract cancers by several months. These changes occur because your kidneys and urinary system are reflecting the health of your entire body. When your kidneys begin to fail, they lose their ability to concentrate urine properly, leading to increased frequency and lighter-colored urine. Conversely, if your kidneys are struggling to filter waste, your urine may become darker and you may urinate less frequently. Blood in your urine can indicate bladder or kidney cancer, while burning or pain during urination often signals infections that can quickly spread to your kidneys. Getting up multiple times at night to urinate can indicate heart failure, as fluid that accumulates in your legs during the day is processed by your kidneys when you lie down. Harold, a 74-year-old from Boston, began waking up 4 times each night to urinate, compared to his usual once-per-night pattern. He also noticed his urine was much darker than usual and had a strong odor. Harold's wife urged him to see their doctor, but he kept postponing the appointment, thinking it was just part of getting older. When Harold finally sought medical attention, doctors discovered advanced kidney disease and bladder cancer that required immediate treatment. The most dangerous aspect of urinary changes is how gradually they often develop. Many seniors adapt to increased nighttime urination by simply accepting it as normal aging, but this adaptation can mask serious underlying conditions. Research from the American Urological Association indicates that seniors who ignore changes in urination patterns are 60% more likely to develop kidney failure, requiring dialysis, compared to those who seek early medical evaluation. Track urination patterns for 1 week and get immediate urinalysis if you notice any changes. Keep a simple log, noting how often you urinate, especially at night, and observe the color and odor of your urine. Normal urine should be pale yellow with minimal odor. If you notice dark urine, strong odors, pain during urination, or significant changes in frequency, contact your doctor immediately. This silent signal kills more seniors than most realize. Signal 6. Persistent coughing or voice changes. Has your cough lasted longer than 3 weeks? A persistent cough or unexplained voice changes are warning signals that demand immediate attention. CDC respiratory health guidelines state that coughs lasting more than 3 weeks in adults over 60 should be evaluated for lung cancer, heart problems, or serious infections. Your respiratory system is incredibly sensitive to changes in your overall health, and persistent symptoms often indicate that something significant is wrong. Chronic coughing can result from several serious conditions. Lung cancer often presents as a persistent dry cough that doesn't respond to typical treatments. Heart failure can cause coughing due to fluid backup in your lungs, while chronic obstructive pulmonary disease progressively damages your lung tissue. Voice changes, particularly hoarseness, that persists without a cold or upper respiratory infection, can indicate throat cancer or problems with the nerves controlling your vocal cords. Doris, a 66-year-old from Seattle, developed a dry cough that persisted for 6 weeks. She had never smoked and felt otherwise healthy, so she assumed it was just a lingering cold. However, when her voice became hoarse and the cough worsened, Doris's daughter insisted she see a doctor. Imaging tests revealed a small lung tumor that was successfully removed because it was caught early. Doris's doctor explained that waiting even another month could have made the cancer inoperable. The timing of when you seek medical attention for respiratory symptoms can literally be the difference between life and death. According to the American Cancer Society, 5-year survival rates for lung cancer are 90% when caught in early stages, but drop to less than 20% when diagnosed in advanced stages. Similarly, heart-related coughs often indicate that fluid is beginning to accumulate in your lungs, a condition that can quickly become life-threatening without proper treatment. Get chest X-ray and throat examination immediately if you have a persistent cough or voice changes. Don't wait for the symptoms to worsen or resolve on their own. Schedule an appointment with your doctor within days, not weeks, of noticing these changes. Request specific tests including chest imaging and, if necessary, referral to a specialist. Early intervention can be the difference between life and death. These 6 signals aren't meant to scare you, they're meant to empower you. Your body has an incredible early warning system, and now you know how to listen to it. The most important thing you can do right now is take action on any of these signals you're experiencing. If you recognized any of these signals in yourself or a loved one, leave a comment below telling us which one. Your experience could help save another life. Hit that like button if this information was valuable, and please share this video with other seniors in your life, because early detection saves lives. Subscribe for more life-saving health information that your doctor might not tell you.